Hey y'all.
Three.
Hey y'all, this is Mike from BJ Cooking and Things. I'm gonna be cooking mushroom chicken, and I already have the ingredients pretty much laid out here. So if you'll follow with me, I'll go ahead on and put everything together.
Okay, how you gonna cook that mushroom chicken? You frying it? You
No, I'm gonna be baking it at 350 degrees. You already heat your oven. I already got my pan pre-buttered already. Where you put a stick of butter in there and you put it in the oven and you let it melt. Then you take the butter out of it and put it in a cup or another container so that it can be waiting for you to put it on the chicken. But you leave some of the butter in the pan because it's gonna season the bottom of the chicken.
okay? And when did you prepare your chicken? Washed it and cleaned it and everything.
Last night, I did that last night.
And where did you put it? What did you?
I washed it and put it in a bowl in the refrigerator, and I put some salt in there to season the chicken, and I covered it with tinfoil and put it in the refrigerator overnight. All right, now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the chicken and I'm gonna lay it in the glass pan here. These are the chicken pieces right here.
What kind of pieces?
Use chicken thighs because chicken thighs are more meaty and they work better that way. So take the chicken thighs and you put them in here. Don't have to be evenly any kind of way, but I've already cut them up and everything, and so that you have an even amount of chicken. So only thing you gotta do, like I was saying, you just lay it in here. Then after you lay it in here, you want to take your butter in just a moment and just pour it over there so that you can season the top of the chicken. Then we'll take this and set it out the way. Thank you. All right. Now, this is the butter, y'all, that you needed.
Sure.
This is the butter right here. You take the butter and you pour it over the chicken.
Oh, you melted that.
Yes, already
Okay.
pre-melted. Yep.
All right. You.
This is all butter. Then after you put the butter over there, get out of there.
Get that. Put it in
Then
the
after
bowl.
you
Put it in the bowl.
then after you put the butter in there, you're gonna take and put you some. I'm going to use this time. I'm going to use some ranch seasoning. That will enhance the flavor a little bit.
Show it to the people.
All right, I'm going to put some seasoning on here. Like I said, it's going to enhance the flavor a little. You notice I didn't use any salt on there because I put the salt in the chicken already overnight. You don't want it to be too salty. Now to put that on there, put you just a little bit of black pepper. Thank you, dear. Now this right here is coarse black pepper. So, and if it's coarse black pepper, that means it's thicker than fine black pepper. So it'll be hotter. So you got to be careful with that. This is going to be minced onion. I'm gonna put a little bit on there because I don't put cut up onions on here. So this right here will suffice for that. After you put that on there, that should be the end part of all your seasoning as far as that on there. So what I'm gonna do?
There's your poultry.
On it. I'm gonna use a little bit of poultry seasoning, dude. Use just a little bit, not much. That's what I got right here. Just a little bit. Now y'all can put this on there if you want to, but this is what I use. And when you put this in the oven, or before you put it in the oven, you want to wrap the top of it with tin foil. Get that tin foil over that. When you start putting it on there, you want to take it out and spoon it first. You don't just want to pour it on there.
What is that?
This is cream of mushroom soup. Thank you.
So you mixed all that?
Yeah, I mixed all this prior to.
You heat it up or you just mixed it?
Yeah, you gotta heat it up. Not heat it up where it's boiling, but you heat it up where it just melts a little bit.
Is it straight out the can or do you put stuff in it?
Straight out the can.
How many times you cook that dish, Michael?
Hundreds of times. But the thing about it is, once you cover it up and put it in the oven, you let it cook for probably about an hour or two, or a little longer. And what happened is after you cook it, you take it out of the oven, take the tinfoil off of it, and then let it bake again. That's to melt it down a little bit.
Try to brown the
Get
top.
it brown, right? Get it browned up. Because all this mushroom soup right here, this cream of mushroom is gonna cook down.
Would you like to put any cheese on top of that at the end?
No, I have never used cheese, but I guess you could.
And what are we gonna have with that?
We're gonna have kale
And what else?
and mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes.
And I'll be doing a video.
That's BJ,
On
y'all,
that one.
talking on there.
I'll be doing a video on that one.
So what I'm gonna do on
I do
this,
the mashed potatoes.
this one is just enough there. So what I'm gonna do on this here, I got this. So I'm gonna tear this off of here, probably about 12 to 14 inches off of there. I'm gonna get me another piece, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that. After I get this taken off of here, I'm gonna interlock these parts together so that you have enough so your mushroom chicken don't spill out. Now, one of the things I want to show y'all is the shiny part on the tinfoil. You want to put that down because the shiny part, what it'll do is once it starts cooking, it'll make the chicken cook also. It holds in the heat.
I always had my shiny part up on top of my meal, so I was doing it wrong, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, and I learned that by accident, believe it or not. I was cooking on the grill one time, and I had everything turned up like you did. And then I sit there and just said, well, you know, the heat is going away because there's no way of keeping the heat in when the tinfoil is, and you would think that would be simple. But no. Okay, since you get that locked down in there, you're gonna take it and put it on here, fold this down. And you notice that when I folded it over, that's so that none of the steam or the juices will escape. Then you turn it around and you fold it down on the other side as well, the same way.
Gotta lock that part.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll lock it back down again. We ain't getting out of here. That chicken is good, I'm telling you. Yeah, I got it, baby. Thank you.
You didn't get it.
All right. Then you take your fingers and go around the bowl. Well, the thing keeps coming loose, but it's not going to get away, I guarantee you. Go around the bowl so you have it in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to carry it over to the oven and put it in there. Okay.
He's going to put it in the oven, y'all, but then we'll be back with the finished product.
Yep.
All right.
Once we put it in there, it's going to be cooking, and we'll be back to you in a little bit.
We'll be back, y'all.